Welcome guys to another episode of Market Monday. Today is January the 15th, 2018, and I'll be talking about my top 3 stocks for the week. So let's get to it. But first, let's talk about last week's results. And of course, I got to start off with VIAB, ticker symbol VIAB. Now, I know I had estimated about 10% gain, but guys, I got a 16.4% gain on that one. Usually these gains are between a week to 2 weeks. But in this case, it was just 3 days. So 16.4% gains in exactly 3 days. Now, I actually got them at 29 and it went to 28, but I didn't hesitate. I knew it would pop back up. So, and I ended up selling it at 34.14, I believe. And the next two, let's talk about those. We got Ball Corporation and Exelon. Ticker symbols BLL and EXC. I actually got on both of them at 38. I'm down a little bit on BLL and up a little bit on EXC, but I'm just gonna hold those off for a little bit longer, and I'm still positive on those two. So we'll take a look at those in the future. So now let's take a look into this week's picks. First off, I'm gonna go with eBay, and I'm planning to buy somewhere around $37.50 and sell at $39.50 for a profit about 5.3%. Now, obviously, I'm always gonna look for that opportunity to buy it cheaper, because I'm just a cheap guy, so I like to buy my stocks cheap. So let's take a look at that. Okay, guys, so here's my app, my lovely Thinkorswim on my tablet. Sorry if you guys see a little glare. It's I'm doing this a little bit earlier today since it's my day off on Martin Luther King. So let's get to it. First off, we got eBay, and just check out this nice little dip right here. This is where I was referring to. I'm buying it cheap. Now I see the slow 14-day is barely going below the 20 mark, so I may wait a few days to see how this reacts to this. Then if it pops, if I start noticing a pop up, I will jump right into it. And this is why I'm looking at it to buy at $37.50. It's currently at $38.02, so I'm just gonna wait a few days on this, but I think it is a good buy right now or in the next few days. Next up, guys, again, EXC, Exelon. So I actually got in at 38. It's still a good price right now. And I'm planning to sell at 41 for a 7.9% gain. Now, I know that was in last week's list, but sometimes it changes. So I was able to get it super cheap at 38, what I think is cheap, and I'm planning to sell that at 41. So let's take a look at that one. So here is Exelon Corporation, ticker symbol EXC, again this week, and here is why. See this nice little consolidation and nice little dip, and we see some confirmation of it popping back up. So I think that it will go up shortly. And we also see 2 other confirmations. The slow 14-day is going over the 20 mark, which is one of my key indicators, along with the volume weight MACD is doing the crossover. As you can see, it's been all red until just this past Friday turned green. So all 3 marks are showing a positive on this stock. But warning, it does take time. I've been a little bit impatient at times, but I got to remind myself that the stock market is money transferred from the impatient to the patient, as Warren Buffett says. So I'm gonna wait and take a look at this one the next few days. Last but not least, I got Intel, INTC. Now there's been some news in the past few days, so I may be able to get it at a cheaper price than 43, but that's my target price to buy at 43 or cheaper. So I'll keep an eye on that, because I only buy cheap stocks. I don't like expensive stuff. And that applies to pretty much all my life and all material items. But let's go with selling at 46 for a 7% gain. So let's take a look. And here is Intel Corporation, INTC. I do plan to wait maybe 1 to 2 days to see how the reaction is with the news. But as you can see, it's been trending a little bit down the past few days with a nice little consolidation right here. And I do like that because usually when there's a nice little, gathering of a straight line, it tends to go back up with these other indicators as well. The slow stove, we got it under the 20 mark, and we should start seeing it pop right back up. Now, the volume Win MACD is still showing that it possibly could go a little bit lower along with the slow stove. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this, but I think it will be a good buy in a few days. And I may jump on this. I'm probably thinking Wednesday or Thursday, and then we'll take it from there. So there you have it, guys, my top 3 stocks of the week. So make sure you follow up next week to see how we did. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the comments. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Ciao.